Hello everyone, this is Calvin, Professor C here. So are you a new agent and do you know what kind of documentation you need to ask the client when you match them the first time? If not, watch the video and learn. Everyone, welcome to my channel. This channel is all about helping new mortgage agents making more money faster. So recently, I have a couple of new agents joining my team and they're asking, hey Calvin, the first time I'm meeting the client, I have no idea what kind of documentation I need to ask them together. So today I'm going to tell you everything about documentation. So the first time you meet the client, you need to ask them a lot of questions so that you can confidently tell yourself that I know the case inside out. I know, I now understand the client's situation fully. Then what else you need to do? You need to ask them to get documentation for you. So you may ask, okay, well, what kind of document I need to ask? Well, I have summarized it in a list. Okay, and this list looks like this. Basically, the top here is the big category, and then it's all the small category. Okay, so let's look at it one by one. Okay, so first thing is the subject property. If they're doing a purchase, is it a new construction, resale, or is it a rental? So let's look at this. If it is a new construction, you need the full set of purchase agreement. If it is a resale, you need to have the purchase agreement and the MLS listing. Also, if it is a rental, you also need to either ask them for a market rent or a lease agreement. I actually forgot to put in another set, which is refinancing. If it is refinancing, then you basically need to get the property tax. So you know what? Let me insert it here. Actually, I can't. So let's put it here. If refinancing, get property tax bill. And if condo, get condo fee confirmation. Okay? So there. So basically, if the subject property is a purchase, if this is a purchase transaction, then you can either fall into new construction, resale, and if it is for rental, you basically get the lease agreement or do a market rent. Okay. So the second big category is down payment. Down payment. So down payment, you need to ask them. If it is from saving, you need 3-month history, either the bank account history, or if they have it in the stock account, mutual fund account, then you ask them for the 3 months stock account history, or 3 months mutual fund history. If it is from gift, then you need to get a gift letter, and most likely the bank statement to show that the bank account, like the gift, has been deposited to the bank account. As far as gift down payment goes, every lender has a little bit of a different documentation that they need. Some lender require the 3 months history even from the donor of the gift. So for example, the mother is giving the down payment for the daughter. some lender just need the gift letter and the bank statement of the daughter, so of the recipient. But some lender actually need the 3-month history from the mother too, from the donor. Okay, so if you have questions, just ask the lender, ask the underwriter, ask the BDM, and make sure that you get the correct documentation. Okay, now another very common type of down payment is from sale of home. So, for example, if I sell my home and buy a new home, I'm just, moving, upsizing my house or something like that, then you need some legal documentation from the lawyer if already closed, or if not, then you need the sole agreement. Okay, the purchase agreement, maybe even the MLS of the sold property. Okay, if it has not been sold. The next question or category you need to ask is whether the client has any other properties, and if yes, then you need the mortgage statement, property tax bill, confirmation of condo fee and lease agreement or market rent. Okay, if it is for rent, some lender actually ask you for the deposit of the market rent for 3 or 6 months. So say that the client has another property that has been rented for a year, then you might need the lease agreement and the deposit of the rent for the last 3 or 6 months. And on top, actually, some lender need, if it is more than a year, you need the T776 inside the T1 general. So T776 is the statement of rental income. Some lender would need that too. Okay, so if you ask the client, how long have you been rented the other property for, and if they say, oh, since like 3 years ago, I've been owning this rental property for 3 years and it has been renting all along, then you might want to ask them for T776. And if they do not know what is that, then you say it is a set of statement of rental income and it is inside the package of T1 general. And it is, if they still have problem, if they still do not know what you're talking about in terms of T1 general, ask them to ask their accountant or the person who prepared their tax for them, because if they prepare their own, they would know what is T1 general, and if they have someone prepare for them, then ask that guy. Okay, so if they do not have any other rental, if they do not have any other property, then just go to the next one. Income, the largest of the 5 category. This one I actually did a separate video a while back for you guys, because income is one of the biggest category and it deserves a whole video for that. Basically, if it is salary income, you need different documentation than self-employed income, then commission income is very complicated. And so if you need to know what kind of income documentation you need to ask, then go watch that video. Okay, I will have a link right there. Okay, lastly, asset. So ask them what other asset, liquid asset they have, RSP, stock, mutual fund, automobile, and all that, right? So ask them and just get proof of that. This is the smallest of the 5 category, but still important. Okay, so let me summarize it. Subject property, you need to ask. Then it's down payment, any other property, income, and asset. Okay, so I hope you learned something, and if you like this channel, if you like what you watch, subscribe to my channel. It's free of charge to subscribe. A lot of people don't know, but it's free of charge to subscribe. Once you subscribe, every time I have a new video, you will get a notification on your cell phone or your computer. Okay, and just click like my video, and if you have any other question, put it on the comment in the YouTube section. Okay, thank you.